Hi viewers, I am H. Manibharati, final year student from Department of Commerce, KCS Kasnavar College of Arts and Science. I welcome you all for the presentation on Introduction of Human Resource Management. Firstly, in this slide, we are going to see the meaning and definition for human resource management. Meaning for human resource management. Human resource management is the branch of management that deals with managing one of the resources of organization, that is human resource. The functions of human resource management are to acquire, trade, develop and retain the human resource of the organization so as to reach the goal. In simple word, human resource means control and manage all the elements. Then definition for human resource management. According to Dale Yoder, human resource management effectively described as the process of planning and directing the application, development and utilization of human resource in employment. Secondly, in this slide, we are going to see the objectives and features for human resource management. Objectives for human resource management. To ensure adequate number of right people are in the right job, to possess a workforce to achieve the person, organizational and social goals, to develop a conducive work environment, to build better interpersonal relationship, to enhance job satisfaction, to ensure industrial peace and harmony, to utilize the existing human force optimal. Then features for human resource management. Pervasive in nature, it focus of result rather than rules. It encourages employees to give their best. It is all about at work both as individual and groups. It tries to build and maintain interpersonal relationship between people working at various levels. It is multidisciplinary activity utilizing knowledge and input drawn from psychology, economics, etc. Then thirdly, we are going to see the functions and scope of human resource management. Functions. These two images clearly shows the functions of human resource management in organization. Management of human resources consists of several functions which are interrelated with one another. These functions are common to all organizations. It can be analyzed under two heads: managerial functions and operating functions. Managerial functions. HR managers carry out managerial functions such as planning, organizing, directing, coordinating and controlling. Operating functions. The various operating functions rendered by the HR department employee include recruitment, development, compensation, integration and maintenance. Let us discuss each of these operating functions. First one, recruitment of manpower. It deals with job analysis, human resource planning, recruitment, selection, placement and induction. Second one, human resource development, and it deals with performance appraisal, training, management development, career planning and development, organization development. Third one, compensation, and it deals with job evaluation, wages and salary administration, incentives, bonus and social security measures. Fourth one, integration function. Under this function, HR department seeks to reconcile the goals of the organization with those of its members. It is done in the following ways: putting in place monetary and non-monetary incentives, collective bargaining, implementing job satisfaction measures, career counseling, etc. Fifth one, maintenance function. This function is mainly concerned with protecting and promoting the physical and mental well-being of employees. Sixth one, ascertaining the effectiveness of HR management, and it deals with organization health, HR, accounting and audit, and HR audit. In this slide, we are going to see two topics: scope of human resource management and difference between human resource management and personnel management. These two images shows the general scopes of human resource management. Indian Institute of Personnel Management has included the following dimensions to the scope of human resource management. First one, personnel aspect. It is concerned with manpower planning, recruitment, selection, placement, induction, transfer, promotion, demotion, termination, training and development, layoff, wages and salary administration, incentives and productivity. Second one, welfare aspect. It includes working conditions like canteen, restrooms, lunchrooms, housing, transport, education, medical help, health and safety, washing facilities, recreation, cultural facilities, etc. Third one, the industrial relations aspect. It encompasses union management relations, companies' relations with employees, joint consultation, negotiation, collective bargaining, grievance handling, disciplinary actions, settlement of industrial disputes, etc. The scope of human resource management has been expanding increasingly with the advent of new styles of managing contemporary human resources, new researchers in behavioral science, growing number of training institutes and so on. Then finally, we are going to see the difference between human resource management and personnel management. Personnel management focuses on the maintenance of all personnel and administrative system, whereas human resource management has a more strategic approach, forecasting the organization's needs and continuously monitoring and adjusting all systems. Now we are going to discuss the difference between personnel management and human resource management. First one, nature of function. Personnel management is routine and maintenance oriented administrative function. HRM is function aimed at continuous development of people at work. Second one, recreative and procreative function. Personnel management is mainly recreative and responsive to the demands of organization. HRM is a procreative function. It is not only concerned with ascertaining the present organizational needs, but also concerned with anticipating the future needs and acts. Third one, dependency factor. Personnel management is viewed as an independent function without regard to organizational strategies and processes. HRM is viewed as subsystem of the organization. It has a close linkage and interface with other functions of the organization. Fourth one, scope. The scope of personnel management is narrow. It focuses mainly on the recruitment and training function. It is aimed at enhancing the efficiency of personnel. The scope of HRM is wide in that it not only focuses on improving efficiency of people at work, but also creating a proper organizational culture to utilize the efficiency of the employees. Fifth one, motivation tools. Personnel management is aimed at motivating the personnel through economic rewards and traditional job design methods. HRM envisages motivation of people at work by satisfying the high order needs like creativity, participative management, challenging work, rewards, autonomous work, group autonomy, etc. Sixth one, basic premises. Personnel management considers that job satisfaction and morale are the result and effects of improving performance. HRM operates on premise that the better performance drives up job satisfaction and morale of the employee. Thank you all for listening to my presentation.